creation of man, a big explosion. Everything starts to expand. Heavens were birthed to hold the earth. They once were one. The law broke them apart with force to form sun, stars and galaxies, balanced on black holes, given the command to stand, so they hold their place in space. Let me draw your attention from this panoramic view at a quick pace. He chose to grace this place, circling the yellow star. 93 million miles, not too far, not too close for life to post. Far enough away, not to roast, still heat the coast. First was a Jurassic planet, this tangent ruled by monsters, too much for man to manage. So we were still in the divine, possibly being designed somewhere within the law's mind, I'm assuming. Here's what I know, that came to ruins. Extinction level event was the conclusion. Somewhere in the seven heavens, a discussion commences. A law announces his intentions to the angels about his Khalifa Philard, the caretaker of the earth. But the question is, would you make one who spills much blood in the land when we extol your glory and follow your every command? He said, I know what you don't know. Left it at that, made man for water and earth. Let him drown his back, breathe life into him. He became a living organism, a soul wrapped in a body, and then was given the knowledge that he was given. The names of things brought him before the angels. Bliss was on the scene, a being made from smokeless fire. We say energy, his hour went down and his clown became our enemy. First off, he was an honorary angel, a jinn with limited free will. That's the angle. See, angels hear the word of the Lord and must obey the jinn, like men choose not to do what he say. Angels were created from light and take flight on wings of sets of 2 to 4 beyond sight. And jinn see men from where they can't see them. This is knowledge of the unseen. Comprehend. Now back to the act that put us on this current track. The effects of what came next made a deep impact. Now picture it. The angels there, he blissed in the midst of it. A law on his throne, and there Adam sits and stands, probably at his right hand. And the law speaks, unleashing his plan. He brings these to the angels and said, name these. They said, we only have the knowledge, would you please? Then he turned to Adam, told him the name of me did. Then he told the angels make obeisance. At the same time they all prostrated except the bliss. He was arrogant and pissed. The law said, what's this? Why haven't you bowed when I gave the command? Iblis said, I'm better than him, so I'll stand. You made me from fire and him from clay. Me bow to that lowly thing? No way. Allah said you're arrogant and proud, that's not allowed in this. You're dismissed from your station, pal. He asked Allah for respite. In other words, his life until the resurrection day was a sight. Allah said granted. Iblis took advantage. He said, since you did this to me, I'll do damage to him. I'll attack him from the place I hide, from the front, the back, the left, and the right side. I'll prove all of them are ungrateful inside. That low piece of dirt, I'll work him until he dies. Allah heard this, he said very well. Whoever follows you, you're all going to hell. Yo, it's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning till the end. Worldly endeavors take us ever closer. Man is the composer of his own doomed efforts in the room for disclosure. Prophecies from the prophets, the exposure. They told you how it would be. Now behold the truth of it all. We watch it go down. I hope when the Antichrist come, I ain't around. It's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning till the end. Worldly endeavors take us ever closer. Man is the composer of his own doomed efforts in the room for disclosure. Prophecy from the prophets, the exposure. They told you how it would be. Now behold the truth of it all. We watch it go down. I hope when the Antichrist come, I ain't around. Fast forward, now in the 4th quarter, living in a world on the brink of disorder. Looking around, wish I could run for the border. Need to escape these 1% wealth hoarders. Checking for the signs of the end of time. It ain't hard, ain't gotta look too far, easy to find. Check the hadith, ain't gotta dig too deep. If I tell you what the prophet said, you'll see what I see. One sign is the marketplace will be in the home today. You can shop from your couch on the phone. Chicks will be dressed yet naked, life taken for no reason. Desperate, selectively, and no trust. Between men arising lust in deserts, skyscrapers built on piles of dust. Obesity will be rampant around the planet. General act like Steve and Steve like Janet. Fornication will be the norm, babies born out of wedlock. More earthquakes from the bedrocks. Beautiful masses will be built but not built. The folks doped up with alcohol and pills. It gives me the chill, the feel of the ills. Kids will run over their parents like anthills and increase in places to shop. In the race to the top, lost the PlayStation, faced with the Glock. Europeans will have the whole globe unlocked. The people will become equal to livestock. Most everybody will read and write, but ignorance will rise and snuff out the light of knowledge. Note a decrease in good deeds. Misers, super rich liars, and greed. Afflictions appear as if out of nowhere, like COVID. Yo kid, don't even go there. Not to mention more wars, more storms, more fraudulent transactions in more forms. Modesty will be stripped away. Twitter, OnlyFans, oh that shit's today. Lack of honesty, honestly, he's probably right around the corner. Obviously, this is all setting up for the Antichrist. My advice is gonna get worse before nice. Think twice. After that, Jesus comes back to launch a counterattack on those in the devil's pack. Welcome to the Armageddon, war of legend. Where we heading? You can even ask your reverend. I think Revelation says something similar. Looking around, the wise can see it's the end of the world. As time speeds up, we're hurled into destruction. and got a European referral. Since they took over the world, they're running it. The Antichrist is taking control of their government. I'm just along for the ride, watching it coincide with what the prophet said and know he ain't lied.